I can tell this a little kid, bro. I know this a little kid, gang. I just know for certain. He's a little kid. I can tell. How old are you, grilled cheese? Grilled cheese, how old are you? You know what I mean? I can tell. I bet grilled cheese probably like 15, 14. I bet you, bro. How old are you is grilled cheese, man? You know what I mean? You know, you're 18. I ain't asked you. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. How old are you, grilled cheese? I'm 19. You're you're 19 and act like this? No, I'm saying he's not 19. He's not no 19. So you're telling me you're a grown man. And you called me your king. You're a grown man and you say, sir, grilled cheese? Tell me, why is that the case? You know what I'm saying? I thought you were like a little kid. So look, don't worship me. Worship the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Supporting me and worshiping me, that is two different things. All right, grilled cheese? Two different things. We worship the Lord around here. You know what I'm saying? We're not worshiping me. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're not going to do. Supporting me? Okay, support. You know what I mean? But worshiping me? We're not. I don't want to be your idol. The only idol we should have is Jesus Christ and God. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? I am God's servant. I am, I'm only here because of him. So the only reason you looking at me is because of him. You know what I'm saying? So gotta worship God. Worship God for making me. Worship God, because I'm not here without him. So gotta do that, grilled cheese. All right. You know what I mean? But no, though, man. What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Jay Willie City. Like I said, I'm only breathing because of God, bro. I am nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not breathing on my own. I'm not making videos on my own. I didn't give myself a brain. I am nothing. I did nothing completely. I'm just here, just doing what he gave me. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you feel me? But man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. Jay Willie Silly, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like bees, make sure I follow my Twitch, subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. I know a lot of y'all probably be asking about the Lakers and Mavs game. I ain't see the point. I'm like, the Mavs barbecue, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I ain't feel like reacting to NBA. I was kind of in the true crime mode. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? So it is what it is. We all know I watched the Lakers and Mavs game, 4-0 in the cup. You know what I'm saying? But I rarely miss Lakers games. So I'm like, I can miss a Lakers game. You know what I'm saying? This time around. We probably react to another video. You know what I'm saying? Should we react to another true crime after this? You know what I'm saying? What y'all want? True crime after this? True crime after this? I'll do y'all another video. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I got to wake up early in the freaking morning to go to church. Jesus of Nazareth. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll probably be sleeping on 4 hours, 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep. You know what I mean? But it does say breaking news for all my LSU fans in here, for all my chat. I just got the breaking news. Breaking news, LSU is expected to hire Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin as head coach. So that right there is that right there is bad news for Ole Miss, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, LSU is expected to hire Ole Miss Lane Kiffin, and just got the news. But offered $90 million. You can't expect for him to turn that down. He's only making what? $8 million at Ole Miss, and he's going to be making close to $20 million a year. You know what I'm saying, at LSU. So you can't blame him.
We are now going to conduct a
investigation.
Where the you want me? Go ahead.
I want you to shut the up while we explain.
You know what? No, dude.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
not very
professional,
is it? Why am I under arrest? For what? For what?
For being drunk.
Because you cannot approve what the you proved me over. Nothing. Is all I gotta say.
Oh shoot, bro! What are you doing, gang? You tweaking, bro? You tweaking? See, when officers tweaking, he tweaking, gang. Calling her a B word and all that. Dang, you tweaking, bro? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, me seeing a girl seeing anybody get drunk is weird. Like, whatever you are, but me seeing a girl being drunk is so unattractive. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I remember, bro, I was at this cigar lounge, bro. I don't even go to cigar lounges, bro. I went to this little cigar lounge to watch the game. You know what I'm saying? This freaking woman was beside me, bro. She was drunk, bro. And it was so unattractive, bro. I'm like, ugh, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just unattractive, bro. She waving back and forth. She touching my hair. You know what I mean? I ain't really tripped about it though, you know what I mean? Cause I know she was drunk, you feel me? So, you know, I wasn't really tripping about it, you feel me? She touching my hair, trying to hold my hand. I'm just looking at her like this. Like, gang, what you doing, gang? You know what I'm saying? Like, she was overly tweaking, and her man was right beside her while she was touching my hair. Touching my hair, trying to hold my hand.
When a routine DUI arrest
like, what's going
takes
on,
a
man?
shockingly violent turn, it results in not only a brutal injury, but will spark criminal and internal investigations that will end one officer's career. The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen
I
before.
don't drink.
until
I've
now.
never,
Please
bro.
note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven
I've never
guilty
been
in a
drunk,
court
bro.
of law.
Ever.
On December 6,
Ever,
2024, at 10:38 p.m., the Ormond Beach Police Department responds to a traffic crash where a motorcycle carrying 2 people was struck
I
by a
don't drink,
vehicle.
bro. I don't smoke either. Y'all know that, but
Okay,
Sorry.
I understand your
definitely don't
Like,
drink.
If you see my helmet, all I just saw was asphalt, and I just hit the sidewalk. That lady's screaming at me. If you see under the car, she just poured her whole drink out. She is wasted.
Okay.
And I'm so pissed.
Okay.
Because she's like,
All right.
you stopped in front of. It was the red light.
Okay.
She just hit us at the red light and then screamed.
You were
at
the
me.
passenger?
Yes.
Officer Melissa Edmonds pulls the driver of the motorcycle aside. Though she doesn't know it yet, this routine
You said lucky he ain't beat on me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, bro. I walk around with overly confidence, like knowing 90% of the people I walk across can't beat me. You know what I mean? So it's like that is type of confidence about me, like just knowing you can't beat me. You know what I'm saying? So you know I'm pretty chill. You know what I mean? This girl was touching on my hair. I was chilling. You know what I mean? I wasn't worried about him. Worry about your girl, bro. I'm pulling her hand off me. I don't be worried about fighting or none of that, bro. I'm a chill dude. I walk around chill out because I just know 90% of the people I walk across I can beat, bro. So I don't really be on that tough junk, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I know I can beat you.
investigation will take a dark turn
No, I can beat
by
you.
the end of the night.
It was a red light, so I was coming.
I know I can wear your butt out.
And I'm guessing she didn't
I don't really-
see me.
I be chilling, bro.
Motorcycle, and she just slammed in the back, and it threw my girl off. She was stunned, so she slammed her brakes right here, and I pulled up right here. I'm surprised the back of the bike's not smashed. It hit me now. It stunned me so hard.
Despite this, neither the motorcyclist nor his girlfriend report any injuries. Another responding officer
That boy
approaches
said
the
not
driver of the
once.
vehicle,
Wow.
who has remained inside her car. Please note that the police
It's crazy how people be thinking not getting drunk is I mean, it's just you're just a drunk. You know what I mean? Like bro said, not once wowed. I mean, my body's a temple. I treat my body like a temple. You're not supposed to get drunk, bro. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I guess I'm not fun. You know what I mean? You folks think smoking weed and getting high and getting drunk is fun. Or you're not even smoking good weed. You know what I mean? Speaking of that, you know, drunk, you getting drunk, bro. You're messing up your intestines. You're killing yourself. Like getting drunk, you're messing up your intestines. You know, you can get alcohol poisoning, all type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like weed, you're not even smoking real weed for real. They're spraying chemicals on the weed. You know, that's why you be getting addicted so fast. Weed is not purple. Weed is not purple. Weed is not yellow. Weed is green. You know what I mean? They be spraying extra chemicals. Y'all be having all these freaking different strains, elephant nuts, cat titties. You know what I'm saying? You know, like what pig butt. You know, but we got that new strain called pig butt. Got that new strain called elephant nuts. Like what, bro? What are all these different? That's how I knew I had to get away from weed. I used to smoke weed, bro, and I had this little shake on me. You know, if I had my old videos, bro, I'll show y'all. I used to shake. Like Smokey, y'all ever watch Smokey from Friday? I used to shake, gang. Know what I'm saying? And I wasn't getting, I don't think I was getting, bro, I was smoking legit weed, straight za. You know what I'm saying? Straight za. You feel me? But I was shaking, bro. I ain't shake ever since I stopped smoking. I've been a year and a half sober and I ain't going back smoking. You know what I'm saying? But bro, ever since I stopped smoking weed, I don't shake no more. You know what I mean? I used to shake, gang. I used to shake. You know what I mean? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Willie Silly. What the? AK, Mr. Take it easy before you end up like these. Boy, I was shaking like smoking.
Department blurred her face in this initial footage. However,
that's how I knew they were doing something with the weed. I knew they were doing something with that weed when I was shaking.
Just your license, registration, and proof of insurance. For the third time, your license, registration,
I'm trying to find it.
and proof
Oh
of
my
insurance.
God, you ain't got it.
This is my wallet.
Get your license.
Your license.
Where's my purse? I have no idea. This is my jacket.
I don't know, ma'am. I'm
Jacket, license, registration.
Though she doesn't find her wallet or ID, the woman identifies herself as 46-year-old Shauna McCree. Shauna had just left a Christmas party before the accident occurred.
I was going straight and this girl like jumped right in front of me.
She jumped in front of
I
you?
couldn't stop. But
So-
no, I was going straight.
Was she traveling in front of you, or did she turn in front of you?
I think she was traveling in front of me.
Okay.
It went very quick.
Okay, and then you just hit the back of the motorcycle?
Yeah.
The officer gives Shauna more time
Straight up
to look through her
lying.
belongings
Why you
before he
lying like
tries
that?
again.
Did you find your ID?
Bro,
Yes.
these freaking true crime videos be killing me, dog.
I can't do that for you. I
People be
can't
stupid.
produce the that you want.
Okay, so you can't produce what he wants, so step outside the car immediately. You can't produce the license, step outside that car. No insurance, step outside the car. No registration, step outside the car immediately.
I got,
Stop all that crying and step out the car.
Is that why you're
That's all you
crying?
got? That's all you got?
because I'm crying because you want me to produce this that I cannot produce.
Because you need the license and registration and insurance. Get her out the car, please.
Cry. It's just
No, it's dude. It's
not a big deal. I'll just ask him for your reg.
big deal. You want to laugh about it?
I'm not laughing at you.
You want to laugh about it, really? You think it's funny?
Do you see me laughing?
I do see you laughing. I do.
The officers soon wrap up the crash portion of their investigation.
Feel sorry for people like this sometimes, man.
And on their way with the case number for the accident.
Feel sorry for that, man.
Attention entirely to Shauna.
What the hell was that?
Shauna tweaking us on.
All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna step right over here. Where would you like me? Over there. Okay. Right here. On the sidewalk.
No, just on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
What are you doing?
On the sidewalk.
Where do you want me?
Right here on the sidewalk.
Where do you
Girl, it's Blade.
For what?
Where do you want me?
Right here on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
Okay, where?
Actually, better yet,
Where?
On the sidewalk, gang.
why don't you just relax? Because you're being
No, you guys are arresting me for some bullshit.
Got a DUI.
over here.
Tell me what the done wrong.
Well, for first,
about to.
you're gonna shut up for a minute while we explain something. to
Shut
you.
the heck up. Shut your mouth.
Investigation is done. We are now conducting
She
a separate.
pulled right out in front of me.
Shut up. We are now going to conduct a criminal investigation
Go ahead,
for
step
DUI.
Though Shauna has read her Miranda rights and agrees to the field sobriety test, actually completing the exercises will prove to be a challenge.
Just sit still.
No, where the you want me? Go ahead.
I want you to shut the up while we explain.
You know what? No, dude.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
not very
I'm just gonna explain
professional, is
something.
it?
I don't care.
It's
I've
not
lost
very
my cool.
professional, is it?
Talk
Why
to
not?
you.
Listen,
Ma'am.
she's gonna explain
are
something to
you
you.
serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Out of his face.
Are you serious? about
Yeah, I'm
that?
serious.
No.
Shut up and
serious.
listen.
Stop talking.
Shut up and
Talk
listen.
to you.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Okay, so now we're doing what's called the changing of the hats. This is a criminal DUI investigation.
Okay, go ahead.
I am under the impression that you are severely under the
Go ahead.
influence of alcohol. Do
Okay,
you want to
go ahead.
participate in standard field sobriety
Yes, I will.
exercises? Okay.
Yes, I will.
In order to do that, you have to listen, you have to follow directions, and stop talking.
Okay, yes, I will.
Okay.
I'm totally ready for it.
To start, they have Shauna follow
see what I'm
a
saying?
stimulus with her eyes before moving
You see how people act when they get drunk? There's no way you look at this like it's cool. Look at her, bro. Look how you act when you get drunk. You don't have no control over yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe, like, so you watching this, but you get drunk. How's it fun you getting drunk and you can't control yourself? Like, how is blacking out and throwing up fun? Your body is literally telling you, like, your body speaks to you, bro. Your body is literally going against what you like you're not supposed to get drunk. Humans just do things they're not supposed to do all the time. You're not like you think God made us to get drunk. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You be blacking out. You don't even know like that's fun to you getting drunk. I don't know. What's fun in the world ain't fun to me. I don't know. What's fun? I thought smoking was fun. I thought smoking was fun. I ain't gonna lie, when I was a part of the world, I used to look at people that didn't smoke or freaking get drunk like they were lame, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was stupid, right? You know what I'm saying? Stupid. You know, just thinking that, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't really think that though, but it's like I just felt like, bro, you know, smoking, like, you know, smoking just fun. But in reality, bro, it ain't fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Feel me?
On to the next test, walking heel to toe and
It's a bunch of drug addicts and drunks. You know what I'm saying? And it's not judging you, but you smoking weed, you drinking alcohol. Like, people try to downplay things. Like, they try to downplay weed. Bro, weed is a drug, whether you like it or not. God did not make weed for us to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Humans turned it into a drug, bro. God did not make weed for us to smoke, bro. And like I said, bro, the weed that you're smoking isn't even really weed. You know what I'm saying? Them chemicals that you see on that weed, bro, that's chemicals, gang. That's get you to keep coming back, bro. You know, you like it's not like, bro, honestly, bro, weed is just like fentanyl and cocaine. That junk is stronger, bro, but it's still in that category, gang. Like, it's still a drug, bro. You know what I'm saying? They have one job, bro. The plugs have one job. The plugs look at you just like how they look at the cokes and the fentanyl. I don't want to call them, you know, what they call y'all junkies. That's how the plugs look at y'all. They look at y'all like you a dollar. You a dollar sign to the plugs. Know what I mean? That's why they spraying all them chemicals on that weed, bro, to get you coming back. You addicted, bro. You addicted to that dang weed, bro. You can't stop smoking. I was addicted to the weed. I was a drug addict, bro. I couldn't function without weed, bro. If that's not a drug addict, just how them drug addicts can't function without crack. They can't function without coke. They go crazy without it, bro. You got people talking about, bro, I can't function without weed, bro. You ain't a thing. If that ain't a drug addict, I need weed, bro, to be able to function. I need weed to help me with my mental, bro. If that's not a drug addict, I don't know what to freak. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And just because the doctor prescribe you with it, bro, oh my God, that don't make it right, bro. Know what I mean? Let's keep it real, bro. Oh my God, let's stop it, bro.
All right, when I tell you to start, you're gonna take 9 heel.
And look.
Hold on, that's not fair.
Hold on, and it's another thing. See, look. When the doctor prescribe you weed, bro, they prescribe the weed that comes from the ground. They don't prescribe the weed that y'all smoking. Just to let y'all know. So if they do prescribe you weed, they prescribe the weed that comes from the ground because that weed has not been touched. So if you're going to smoke weed, I prefer that's the weed that you smoke, the weed that comes from the ground. Grow God's given. If you're going to smoke that, bro, grow what God, he gives you. Why you got to spray chemicals on the weed? That's all I be saying. Why you got to spray the purple junk? Why you got to spray the orange and yellow junk? Why you got to spray that? You think that's weed? Do you think what you smoking is original weed? No, bro, that is chemicals. You smoking chemicals, gang.
Even after receiving a demonstration from Officer Edmonds, Shauna struggles with the exercise.
No such thing as elephant nuts. There's no such thing as cat piss. Weed is weed. That's it.
I just said I'm gonna.
Ain't no such thing as different strains, bro.
Position.
Frick is you smoking?
Tell you what. Let's move on to the next one. Clearly, she doesn't understand the instructions.
No, I don't understand what you want me to do.
They move on without Shauna finishing the second task, now asking her to stand on one foot.
1001, 1002, until I tell you.
I mean, bro, the Bible does say, bro, to have a sober mind, bro, because the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, bro. So it does talk about having sober minds, but I don't be trying to get deep in that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just know me, while I stopped smoking and I never drink, I stopped smoking, bro. I mean, bro, what it look like being a Christian smoking weed, bro? Like, all I say, bro, if Jesus wasn't doing it, bro, it's a sin. That's how I looked at it, bro. Jesus wasn't around here smoking no blunts. Jesus wasn't around here getting drunk. If I call myself a Christ follower, bro, you know what I'm saying? If Jesus wasn't doing it, it's a sin. That's why I tell every Christian.
2004?
Do you want the instructions?
If Jesus wasn't doing it, if Jesus wasn't drinking alcohol, getting drunk and doing all that,
I'd say I'd move on to the next.
wasn't holding a blunt in his mouth.
It's one of my favorites.
What's wrong? Beard.
Wait, no, you're telling me to prove
This time, put your hands behind your back.
grab me.
Yep, you're being grabbed because you are under arrest
Why am I under arrest? For what?
for DUI with a
what?
crash.
For what?
For being drunk.
I'm not drunk as No, I want to know why the guys pulled me over.
And then you're going to get another charge for disorderly intox.
Why? Why? Because you guys
What you
can't
do now is
prove why
disorderly.
the pulled me over?
Gang, you drunk,
There's
bro.
a
Overly drunk,
I've
bro.
been called worse.
I'm sure you have.
So you can stop trying to pull away here. You're walking a little faster than my pace.
You know what? You.
Wonderful.
You.
This is your car right here.
Because
Ain't
of
because you have no reason to take me down. No reason whatsoever.
Stand back here.
She has no idea what the freak is going on. I want to let y'all know that right now.
For what?
When these folks get drunk, she has no idea,
You
bro.
have nothing on me.
She gonna wake up in jail, bro. She gonna wake up in jail. She don't know what the freak going on.
You. What? What?
She gonna be so confused while she in
After a few
jail.
attempts, they eventually get Shauna's foot inside the car.
Yeah, you.
Watch your face.
She go,
Pleasant one. Shannon's number 3D for BTO.
Okay.
It's almost like a demon.
Although he's only mentioned quickly,
That's what it
Officer
is.
Cannon, who's been asked to administer a DUI breath test for Shauna, will be central to the shocking turn this case will take. Just after midnight on the 7th, Shauna is brought into the Ormond Beach Police Department's holding facility, where Officer Edmonds is met by Officer Cannon.
Why am I being in here? Why? I want a reason on why. Why? Because you guys cannot protect me on why. Because nothing. Because you have nothing.
Something to you.
Because you have nothing.
He has to read something to you.
No, because you have nothing yesterday. Because I've done nothing. I've done nothing. Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Shannon McCrae.
Hi, Mr. Craig. I'm Officer Cannon.
Hi.
You got what's called a breath test.
Okay, go ahead.
Put you in observation.
Go ahead. I was standing up for that. I'm not allowed to, right? Because why? Because is that it? Because you guys control the.
You have to stay seated.
you tweaking, G. You tweaking, G.
Absolutely.
They inform Shauna that there will be a 20-minute observation period before the test will be conducted. After a few minutes of silence from Shauna, she tries something new to get the officer's attention.
For what, bro? Why you tweaking? Why you tweaking, G?
When this doesn't work, Shauna tries again.
Is all I gotta say. You. Seriously. You. You're pathetic. And you should be ashamed of yourselves. Pathetic. Pathetic.
Sit your butt down, man. Sit your butt down.
Sit down, please.
Sit your butt down, man.
Shannon, you gotta sit down.
Boy, they knock you back sober.
Have a seat, please.
You guys are pathetic and you know
You want to get knocked back sober?
don't give a normal people. You guys don't give a about anyone.
Please sit down.
You guys don't give a about anybody.
I mean, look, bro, you don't care about anybody either. You know, like you folks be out here drinking and driving, bro. You're not only putting your life at risk, bro. You putting other people's life at risk too. So you didn't care about nobody either when you got up on that road. You know what I mean? I don't understand that, gang. You know you drinking, you know you drunk, but yet you still choose to go drive. You know you drunk and yet you still choose to go drive. So that's just telling me you don't give a F. You fully blazed and you still choose to go. Thank God you ain't killed nobody. You know what I mean? But bro, if you know you blaze, bro, you know you can't drive. Stay where the freak you at until you get back sober. Or if you know what a responsible person would do. Don't drink at all, but I know a lot of y'all not disciplined for that. So if you drink, if you are drunk, right? What I prefer you to do, if you know you're going home, you know what I'm saying? If you know you're driving home, don't get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Don't get drunk. Or don't get too I'm not finna encourage drinking, bro. Like I said, I'm the type of person, but I say don't drink at all. But you know, I know a lot of y'all need that syrupy, sir. You feel me? A lot of y'all just need that. I'm telling you, I live right up the street, you know, from a liquor store. But that joint be mad packed in there. You know, I be seeing people walk in and everything, walk in, walk out, bags. I'll be like, look at them. They finna get drunk tonight, boy. Look at them. Ah, leave, boy.
For now, Officer Cannon is able to...
I can't be with no girl that drink. I definitely now, like, even when I was smoking, bro, I couldn't be with no girl that smoked, bro. That junk's so unattractive, boy. Seeing a girl that smoke, I'm like, ugh. Girl that smoke and drink, ugh, boy. Definitely now, though, think my girl be acting like this, bro. Let me see my girl acting like this, bro. You getting broken up immediately, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You act like this, bro, in front of me, bro, that's a turn off. That junk turn me off. You know, you ain't got no self-control. You ain't got no dick. That junk turn me off. Like, seeing this is so unattractive, bro. That make you look ugly, bro.
To ignore Shauna's outbursts, but the
I would have broken up with you, gang. I'll lie to you.
escalate. For the next 10 minutes, she continues with almost no response from either officer.
And you guys know, like deep in your hearts, like you know it's up, but you were just not man enough to deal with it.
Finally, the observation period is over, and it's time for the breath test.
No, I'm talking to her.
Okay. If you want to, she can sit in here too. Like I said,
That's fine.
Stop looking at me. Whatever your name is, look, Keon. Stop looking at me, gang.
Yeah, that's fine. Here's the
so this is a fresh breath use, okay?
fine.
Shauna successfully completes one sample of the breath test. Police documents indicate that she has a blood alcohol content of 0.24, which is 3 times the legal limit.
Hey.
As Shauna begins the second sample, she stops just before it can be completed.
I don't have to do this.
What do you do if you
No, I don't. No, I don't.
refuse once?
No, I can go to jail, can I?
Officer Cannon attempts to explain to Shauna why she must complete another sample. However, this is the moment everything takes a shocking turn.
I have to pee, so I can't do anything till I have to
Well, as
pee.
soon as you blow in here and make it right.
Yeah, I mean, I am blowing up enough. I'm ready to pee. You don't have the access against me. You think you do, but you don't. You don't. You think you have this against me, but you don't. Either you take me to go piss, or no, take
Oh my God. Dang, bro. Yeah, bro, you tripping, bro. You can't do that, gang. You can't do that, bro. Can't do that. You can't do that. Bro forgot he was at the police uniform, bro. Forgot he was in the police uniform for a minute. Tweaking, bro. Can't do that, gang. You can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, just gotta, oh no, you can't do that though, gang. She ain't hit you, bro. She ain't do nothing, bro. You feel me? You tweaking. Can't do that, gang. Your job done, gang. Bro forgot he was in a police uniform. Dang, bro. Tweaking, bro.
After Shauna was placed in the holding cell, Officer Cannon checks on the Intoxilyzer 8000 instrument, but doesn't attempt to provide Shauna with any medical assistance. Despite her leaving a trail of blood from the room into the cell, Officer Edmonds is the one to call for medical aid. Though the footage is redacted, in the immediate aftermath of the incident, Officer Cannon can be heard calling his captain.
She jumped up and went to charge out of the room, so I went to place her down, and she went to try to charge out of the room. So
But just lie.
because she said she had a piss. So I went to grab her, and she pulled away. When I did, I tried to put her in a chair, and she out the chair and smacked her head on the
Oh my God, he lying.
BTO machine onto the ground.
Following the call, Officer
This boy
Cannon
is
also discusses
tweaking.
the event with Officer Edmonds.
She's dragging blood everywhere. All I did was try to sit her back down in the chair.
That's what I told him. I was like, all he did was trying to sit her back down.
You lying, gang. Like, bro literally grabbed her. He said, sit down, you B. That's exactly what he said. He said, sit down, you B. Grabbed her neck, grabbed her head, and like literally yanked her. He grabbed the head and threw it. Heck no. We got body cam. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad we got body cam now. I'm glad we got body cam because you lying, G. You lying. He grabbed her head and he slung her from her head.
And she slipped and hit.
He ain't slipped nothing. She ain't slipped nothing, bro. You got body cam, gang. She ain't slipped nothing. You grabbed her by her head and you yanked her by her head, gang.
She was trying to run out of the room.
But she wasn't, gang.
Grab her, and I didn't slam her.
She was not trying to run out the room. Yeah, you did.
See, I didn't see that part.
Oh, she wasn't.
EMTs soon arrive, and Officer Cannon once again explains what he claims happened to Shauna. During this explanation, he also included her second fall when she was inside the holding cell. Police documents state that once in the holding cell, Officer Cannon said that Shauna tried to come at him again, and he extended his arm and indicated that she ran into his hand. He described it as like a stiff arm. During a later interview, one of the EMTs described what Officer Cannon had told them about Shauna's second fall.
So you hit her again?
So he said at some point she had advanced on him to where he said...
That boy said he hit her with a stiff arm. Hold on, Shauna. Hold on.
...distance themselves, and then from what he said, a fall occurred.
You know what you did for real? Shut up, B.
Shauna was soon transported to the Halifax hospital. Following the Breathalyzer 8000 instrument was out of service due to unknown damage, causing an operational failure. The incident was immediately referred to an external investigative entity, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, which initiated a criminal investigation. An internal inquiry began as well. As part of the dual investigations, Shauna was interviewed. Officer Jacob Cannon declined to be interviewed, and during this time, he was suspended with pay. This was soon adjusted to a suspension without pay.
Do you have any recollection of being in that Intoxilizer room?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay.
Bro, look how different you sound, bro. Look how different you sound. Like a wholly different. You sound like a whole different person. Look how different you sound when you sober and you're not drunk, bro. You sound so different, bro.
Suspended with pay. This was soon adjusted to a suspension without pay.
Do you have any recollection of being in that Intoxilizer room?
Not to my knowledge, no.
She don't even remember being in the room. That's how blazed she was, bro. She don't even remember being in the room, bro. I think he knocked her back sober. Grabbed the head and pinned the head against that wall. I think he knocked her back sober. She remember that ish.
Okay.
I was told by the nurses there that I had, for the police officers, that I had ran and fell into a table. And that's how I got my...
She don't even remember.
As part of the investigation,
she don't even remember what happened, bro.
Was interviewed as well.
You that blaze?
Was there like a lot of blood around her face and everything else, or no?
Her head was bleeding. Her hair was wet with blood.
According to police documents, Shauna received a serious bleeding laceration to her forehead, striking the metal frame around the glass wall of the breath test room. The medical team estimated that it was a 1.5 to 2
Shauna
inch
needs some
wound,
stitches.
She received 7 sutures to close it. As well, she had swelling in her wrist. Police
bro, how hard you slammed her, bro?
As part of the investigation, Shauna provided a medical bill of $25,424.80 for services she received while in police custody.
Bro, split.
Cause Officer Cannon to respond.
Heck no, don't count.
So I don't believe she was bowing, tensing up. At most, maybe she was with her torso maybe leaning forward, but not by much. I didn't feel like she was being threatened.
Shauna's actions in the room were examined, and it was determined she didn't lunge forward, kick, spit, or do any other active physical resistance.
You grabbed her, bro. See, you grabbed her, gang.
To pursue charges.
Yes.
Look at her. Yes. You know she look. You know she gonna say yes. She said that extreme yes. Yeah, bro. You can't bro. It's freedom of speech, bro. Nah, I mean, she not no threat to you, bro. She got her hands behind her back, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can place her down, you can place her down gently, bro. It's 2 of y'all, bro. Place her down. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there. But you grabbing her, bro, and slamming her, you can't do that, gang.
And it was determined she didn't lunge forward, kick, spit, or do any other active physical resistance prior to her injury.
Dang.
Are you willing to pursue charges?
Yes.
It happened extremely fast. There was not a buildup. I had no preview that was about to happen. It happened literally in an instant.
Cupcake finna lose his job tonight.
Also determined that Officer Cannon's actions were so abrupt and immediately violent that Officer Edmonds could not have been reasonably expected to intervene or prevent the excessive force from being applied. On January 31st, 2025, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement received an arrest warrant for Officer Cannon, charging him with felony battery. Just a few hours later, he submitted his resignation from the Ormond Beach Police Department. Just 37 minutes after that, Jacob Cannon arranged that he would surrender to the arrest warrant and the Volusia County Branch Jail and was taken into custody. Shauna pled guilty to the charge of DUI with damage to persons and property.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a huge, like, that's a huge problem right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That gash is huge, bro. I could just imagine how her face, bro. Her jaw was open, but she needed, dang, boy.
And was
I ain't think it was that.
Shauna pled guilty to the charge of DUI with damage to persons or property and was sentenced to 2 days in the Volusia County Jail with credit of 2 days served, 12 months of probation, and 50 hours of community service. She's also to refrain from drinking alcohol, and her driver's license is suspended for 6 months. According to court records, Jacob Cannon eventually pled guilty to the felony battery charge. He was sentenced to 6 months in jail with credit of 11 days served and 2 years of probation. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering
6 months, man. You know what I'm saying? You see how your career can end in a blink of an eye, man? In a blink of an eye, your career can end, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, you could have just handled that so much differently, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, so much differently.